Matt Piper, how are we?
I'm very well, thank you, my friend.
What's your thoughts on Vardys' farewell?
Vardys' farewell, obviously gutted.
Yeah.
He's obviously, in my opinion, he's been the best player to ever play for Leicester.
Greatest of all time.
Well, I said on stage tonight, the greatest of all time for me was who I've seen in my lifetime.
Cracking player.
But Vardy pips him with, the goals that he scored, the celebrations, who he has been to Leicester City and all the fans.
How would you describe Jamie Vardy's 13 years in one word?
Epic.
I'd have said remarkable.
Epic's better than remarkable, though.
We'll take your word for
Epic.
it, Yeah. If you could describe him in one word, how would you describe him?
GOAT. Everyone says that, don't they? I mean, everyone says it a lot.
He's Leicester's GOAT, isn't he?
He's Leicester's GOAT, mate. He's got to be. He's the greatest of all time now.
Yeah.
That I've ever seen pull on the shirt.
What a career, though. I mean, 13 years. You talk about loyalty in football. I think that just sums him up in personally, doesn't it?
Yeah, there was that scary moment when I thought he was going to go Arsenal.
Yeah.
And I really thought he was going to go because they needed someone like Vardy at that time before sort of Arsene Wenger finished.
Yeah.
But he decided to stay with us. And it's been a fairy tale ever since. Obviously, Premier League, FA Cup.
It's won it all, hasn't he? On the bottom
of
football to the top.
I mean, the biggest thing that I can say about him, if he wasn't our striker, even though we had all those great players and those managers at that point, I don't think we would have achieved those accolades. So, that's how important it is to Leicester, I think.
It's going to be an emotional one tomorrow, isn't it? The very last game to put on a Leicester City shirt. I mean, how do you think you're going to find it? I mean, you're going to be commentating the game tomorrow from the stands. I mean, to see Jamie Vardy for the last ever time, what type of message would you give him?
Well, there's no message that I could give him because, listen, he's a bona fide legend of the football club.
Yeah.
I hope to God, I pray that he scores that one more goal.
200.
Oh, mate, to take him to 200. 500 appearances, 200 goals.
13 years to the day tomorrow as well. He signed from Fleetwood for £1 million.
Well,
it'd be a fairy tale ending, wouldn't it?
It'd be a fairy tale ending. That Hollywood movie that we all want to happen, it would just be the perfect way to do it. So I'm just praying. I don't even care if Leicester win or lose tomorrow, as long as Vardy scores.
Your top 5 Jamie Vardy moments, and
this is so difficult. You dropped it on me after I've had 10 beers as well. So it's like, fucking hell, I don't know. So I was thinking about this.
Yeah.
So in there, it's got to be the Liverpool goal.
Oh, that's probably my all-time favourite.
Well, the volley at King Power against Liverpool.
Yeah.
Absolutely unbelievable. My favourite goal that Jamie Vardy's ever scored was against West Brom.
Which one? The Great Escape season, or the one where Morris plays that ball?
Yeah, the one over his shoulder and volleys it with his left foot.
Unbelievable.
That's my favourite ever Jamie Vardy goal.
Yeah.
A personal one for me is, and I think it was caught on Sky as well. Now, I was sitting behind when we were, I think it was 1-1 at Arsenal. It might have been 0-0. Brendan Rodgers brought him on. He was sitting just in front of me as a sub.
Yeah.
And he opened a can of Red Bull and he nailed it in about 10 seconds. And then he crushed it in his hand. He went on and he scored within like 3 minutes.
Was that the Wolves game?
No, that was against Arsenal.
Yeah, the Arsenal game. I remember he did it against Wolves.
Yeah, at the Emirates. He just nailed this Red Bull and then he come on and scored immediately. Yeah. And I'm like, that's typical Jamie Vardy.
Yeah.
Numerous amounts of celebrations over the years.
Which is your best? People talk about the Crystal Palace one.
I like the Crystal Palace one, like the Sheffield United one where he kicks the corner flag. 2 foot's the corner flag. Yeah. But I'll probably put the Crystal Palace one in there.
Yeah.
But the main number one.
Yeah.
I ain't put them lot in order what I've just said.
That's alright. What the way you want to do it.
Is 11 in a row.
Yeah.
because the previous guy to hold that record is his manager now,
Vardys,
and when he got that record, that just epitomises the man, and that attitude to score that goal under that pressure against Man United, to make it 11, it's heaven, it's Jamie Vardy, makes me believe that he will get to 200 goals as well tomorrow. So the pressure will be on against Ipswich, where I think he'll score that goal.
I agree. Cheers for your time, Matt.
That's how we roll. Come on, Vardys!